You know, we're all looking for the secret, right? The secret to a long, happy life. But what if I told you the answer isn't in some high-tech lab or a new wellness trend, but on a small, pretty remote island in Japan? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dig into. So this mystery takes us to Okinawa. It's part of what scientists call the blue zones, these few special places around the world where people just live longer, a lot longer. But here's the thing, even in that elite club, Okinawa is on another level. So what is going on there? What's their secret? Let's just put a number on this because it's kind of mind-blowing. 24.55. That's the number of people who live to be over 100 for every 100,000 people in Okinawa. Let me be clear, that is dramatically higher than almost anywhere else on the planet. We're not talking about a couple of extra years. This is a whole different league of longevity. And yeah, of course, things like diet and genetics play a part. But the real secret, the thing at the very core of their long, happy lives, is this powerful Japanese concept. It's called Ikigai. So what is Ikigai? Well, the simplest way to put it is it's your reason for being. It's that thing that pulls you out of bed in the morning. Not the alarm clock, not the fact that you have to go to work, but a genuine excitement to start your day. It's that perfect sweet spot where purpose, joy, and meaning all intersect. All right, so how do you find it? This isn't some vague, mystical concept. It's actually pretty practical. You just have to find the spot where 4 key areas of your life overlap. Ask yourself these 4 questions. First, what do you absolutely love? Second, what are you really good at? Third, what does the world need? And fourth, what can you get paid for? That spot, right in the middle where all 4 of those things meet, that's it. That's your Ikigai. Okay, so finding your Ikigai is the destination, but living it every day, that involves a few key ideas. And the first one is all about getting into a state of flow, where you get so completely absorbed in what you're doing that everything else just disappears. A psychologist named Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi really defined this perfectly. Flow is that magic zone where you're so deep into an activity that time just vanishes. Your worries fade, it's just you and the task at hand. It could be painting, coding, gardening, anything. I'm sure you felt that before, right? And this is why flow is basically a superpower for happiness. I mean, just look at the difference. When you're in flow, your mind is clear, hours feel like minutes, you feel completely in control, it feels great. But when you're multitasking, you're exhausted, full of self-doubt, and it feels like your to-do list is running your life. Achieving flow isn't about doing more things. It's about doing one thing with your whole heart. But here's something that's so important to understand. Ikigai isn't a solo journey. You don't just find it by yourself in a quiet room. A massive piece of this puzzle is connection. In Okinawa, community isn't just a nice little bonus, it's an absolute lifeline. One of the best examples of this is something they call a moai. Now, this is way more than just a group of friends. It's like a chosen family that you have for your entire life. They're there for each other through thick and thin, providing emotional support, celebrating together, and even helping each other out financially. Imagine having that kind of built-in safety net. It's a huge pillar of their well-being. This whole spirit is wrapped up in a local saying, Ichariba Chode. It basically means, once we meet, we are family. Just think about that for a second. Imagine moving through your day with that kind of open, welcoming mindset. It creates this incredible sense of community and support, which is proven to lower stress and make people happier. And you really see these values in their simple daily habits. They have this principle called harahachibu. It just means stop eating when you're about 80% full. They're always moving, not by hitting the gym, but by doing things like walking or gardening, often with friends. And that's the key. They are constantly nurturing their friendships and celebrating the small moments of life, together. Okay, so the final piece of this Ikigai puzzle is about resilience. Because, let's be honest, life is not always perfect or easy. A life filled with purpose isn't about avoiding problems. It's about having the right mindset to face them. It's about embracing imperfection and finding strength in it. This classic Japanese proverb says it all. Fall 7 times, rise 8. I love that. See, being resilient doesn't mean you never fall down. It means you have a reason that's powerful enough, your Ikigai, to get you back on your feet that 8th time. Setbacks aren't the end of the story. They're just part of the journey. And this goes hand in hand with this beautiful idea called wabi-sabi. In our modern world, we're kind of obsessed with perfection, aren't we? Wabi-sabi is the opposite. It's a worldview that finds beauty in things that are flawed, temporary, or incomplete. When you can accept that things and people, including yourself, are imperfect, so much stress just melts away. So, what does this all mean for us? Well, it kind of boils down to 5 simple, powerful rules. Number 1, stay active, never fully retire from the things you love. 2, take it slow, leave urgency behind. 3, surround yourself with good friends. 4, reconnect with nature. And the big one, number 5, follow your Ikigai. Let that purpose be your compass. And that brings us right back to the most important question of all. The secret of the Okinawans isn't a magic pill or some complicated biohack. It's a life filled with purpose. So I'll leave you with this. What's your reason for getting up in the morning? What is your Ikigai? Because finding it might just be the most important journey you ever take.